Okay, the fountain. I'd say we're definitely halfway through. I was about to say Serious Moonlight at this point. Damned. Okay, screw you. Okay, he should be stunned for quite a while. There we go. Okay, that's one dealt with. Nice. And right on cue. Here's another one. Okay, we should have time for one. There's a freaking XP guy. There we go. Screw you. Hey, hey, that's my attack. You can't do that. No! Oh my god, we were so close, man. That sucks. We are actually doing really good. I thought I could get the Psycho Chip out in time, and we just whiffed that. Whatever, just die already. There we go. Darn, that was so close. I was actually doing really good. Oh well. All the difficulty comes from when they throw, like, 6 different enemy types at the same time at you. Which, again, the enemy variety in this game is definitely way better than the previous games. Because in the previous games, the enemy variety consisted of guys who die really quick, guys who have beam katanas that don't die quick, and then No More Heroes 2 added, the most annoying enemy type in the world, which is fat guys with chainsaws, and... ugh. I was recently watching, like, a video series about Suda games. I'd highly recommend it. It's called Deadly Individualism, for those of you interested. And he actually has a series on a variety of different Suda games. He's slowly getting through all of them. And I was actually re-watching No More Heroes 2. I forgot how damage spongy every enemy in that game is. I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh wow, it took this long to kill enemies? Like, it made me realize, like, the combat in 1, where mechanically 2 has more things going for it in terms of combat, like with the beam katana switching and stuff. Like, oh, the enemies look so unfun to fight. You're just constantly getting knocked down. No More Heroes 2 is still good, though, for sure. Also, I just casually ignored the baby face. Yeah, pretty creepy. That's definitely a carryover from Shadows of the Damned, obviously. Having not played the game, I'm actually curious how much of these areas are, like, beat for beat taken from the game. Like, I know this market area we're in right now is definitely from the game. I'm pretty sure you actually fight a boss in this area right here. But the way that White Sheepman is, like, talking to us, like, describing, like, the characters and the bosses and stuff, it makes me think that these areas that we're going through might actually be recreations of areas from the game, which would be really cool. Who am I kidding? It's Suda. Of course it's 1 for 1. Okay, so yeah, if you hadn't guessed, the gimmick of this area is that, yeah, there's a little bit of a maze that we have to navigate to find these strawberries. Otherwise, Baby gets angry. And this is probably the part where darkness will play the biggest part in screwing you over. Thankfully, in cases like this, it was literally just one enemy. That's all that was creating the darkness. We actually have enough to level up. I should probably do that. There we go. Again, I believe I was around level 15 by the time the game concluded, so yeah, we're getting pretty close. Let's see here. New one, Unicorn. Sucks life from... This one sucks. And Blueberry Cheese Brownie. Oh, nice. Okay. I'll show off Unicorn. Actually, I'll put the Unicorn in place of the other healing chip, because as soon as I saw that, I was like, yes, because it's a better healing chip, because it kills enemies and also heals you. The problem is, as you'll see, it's not entirely useful in terms of actual healing potential, but we'll give it a shot. I guess I have to get hit first to demonstrate it, but I'm trying not to get hit. Ooh, decisions. Baby is still smiling. Bugster's actually a great dad. That baby is terrifying. Kind of cute. Kind of terrifying. Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. Anyway, I believe this is actually the last area of Damned. And there's the last ramen stand, too. And these ones are not hidden at all, thankfully. Yeah, is heavily detailed and dripping with references as this one is. Unfortunately, it's also one of the shorter ones. I'd say it's probably around the same length of Golden Dragon LP, but there's more variety in this than Golden Dragon LP. Well, the racing is really varied, but still. Let's see if we can, like, chain lightning this. See, the chain lightning, it only grabs one guy, and before I was able to, like, chain the lightning in, like, a giant circle, but this time it didn't. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so this is a blueberry cheese brownie. This is such a cool reference. So just like in the actual game, this is the one where it would turn your screen black and white, and you would kill every enemy with, like, a quick time event. And the way they kind of, like, translated... Why am I going for this? Whatever. I can use the suck life now. Or I can miss. That works too. Or I can miss completely. I kind of forgot the range of it, to be honest. Blueberry cheese brownie, it kind of activates, like, a rage mode, like the game described, where it's just you do way more damage, but the downside is that you are extremely slow. You move at, like, half the speed, and it's a little annoying to actually, you know, it's kind of impossible to actually dodge around attacks with that activated. So tragic, man. Okay. This would be perfect fodder for the vampire chip, actually. Let's see if we can, the vampire chip hits in a big circle around us, so let's just jump around like a maniac until our cooldown is worn off, and then we can actually, try it out. Just because I feel like if I'm going to use it on enemies, these are, as good as any. Riveting gameplay! I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. So... So, notice how that's the vampire chip, and that's supposed to heal you. Am I crazy, or did I not heal at all? It's... Yeah, I don't know. It could be based on enemy level, maybe. I'm not sure. Like, maybe if you use it on Goldbug, for instance, it'll heal more, but... If you use it on Goldbug, Goldbug's just gonna slap you in the face. So I don't really see the point. The healing field is clearly the better choice. I was so excited when I saw that. It's like, lifesteal? That's gonna be sick. And it's not, unfortunately. Yeah. Garcia and Travis would probably get along pretty well. Also, one really cool thing, by the way, is you might have noticed in the cutscene that Garcia and Johnson both had their original voice actors, and I think that was actually a strategic thing for localizing the game, because the voice actor for Badman that they chose is Steve Bloom, who was the voice of Garcia, and the voice actor for Johnson is... Greg Ellis, I believe, and he is the voice of Brian Buster Jr., who has maybe 1 or 2 lines of dialogue in this game. Like, I don't even think he really has dialogue, it's just like battle grunts. So I feel like they almost got those voice actors back, especially Greg Ellis, specifically for the Johnson thing, and they, like, that's why it's like, why is he Brian Buster Jr. even though he has, like, practically no dialogue at all? Like, what's the point? Oh, it's because of Johnson. Like, that's such a cool... cheeky thing. Steve Bloom, by the way, again, this is... I'm just fact stealing from that YouTube series I mentioned, but it's actually a really interesting tidbit from there. Again, I highly recommend. Good watch, especially the Shadows of the Damned video. Very, very good. But Steve Bloom was brought in to record lines for Garcia because they had a actual... they had an authentic, like, voice for Garcia that fit his, like, I don't know, nationality more, I guess, but playtesters were complaining that it was hard to tell what he was actually saying because like the accent was so thick. So 3 days before production was going to end, 3 days, they sent out a roll call like, we need someone to read this whole script and it needs to be done in 1 day. And Steve Bloom was up to the task, and he recorded the entirety of Shadows of the Dam's script for Garcia in 4 hours. Which is crazy, because the chemistry between Garcia and Johnson is one of the more liked things about the game. So it's just interesting that they were never in the same recording booth at the same time or anything. Like, it was done... They were never in the same room together. He didn't even know Greg Ellis was the voice until months after the game came out, and he was surprised. He's like, oh, crap, I wish I had known that. That just another interesting tidbit about the development hell that game went through. Watch Deadly Individualism. It's great. Come on, horses. Please load. Oh, man. God, that design is so cool. The artist that did the boss designs in this game is named Boneface, I believe. And holy crap, his aesthetic fits No More Heroes so well. As little bosses as they are in this game, all the designs are phenomenal. Really hope he comes back for 3. I was telling it like it is. Oh? New port? You'll let the right people... What, is Devolver gonna come in? PC port confirmed. If Killer 7 can happen, why not Shadows of the Damned? Travis is in awe right now. Yeah. Okay, boss fight, 8 hearts, Johnson! This boss is awesome. Again, fantastic music throughout this whole game. Johnson's theme, sorry, 8 hearts theme, is pretty interesting. The track name is Welcome to Hell, but judging from the sounds of the lyrics, it's WERRCOME to HERR. That's the only lyric I know. Like, they will get into actual lyrics, but I have no idea what they are. But it's still memorable. And Johnson as an actual boss fight is really sick. I don't know. It's just really really fun boss to fight. There we go. As you can hear, by the way, yeah, they've got full blown Johnson dialogue too. So I feel like them announcing him as Brian Buster Jr. was honestly just a cover for Johnson, which is cool that they didn't spoil it. Let's avoid this attack. He's almost down to his last health bar already. There we go. Whoa! That cool-ass voice. The voice of 1,000 NPCs. Okay, phase 3. This is where obviously he's going to get a lot more aggressive. Johnson specifically has a lot of different kinds of energy attacks. In the last 5 seconds, he used like 6 different attacks. It's actually crazy. So these skull things that he spawns are actually kind of annoying because obviously they make it kind of a bullet hell. Especially when you throw Johnson at yourself. That's probably pretty bad. Come on. Oh my god, I was so close to a level 3. Nope, we got him anyway. I'm sorry, your game was in development hell! There we go. Damn, even the level 1 obliterated his health bar. I was surprised. I was doing insanely well. Continuous level 3, 39 seconds. That's been at 0 for the whole game. Damn right, give me my S rank. I only took damage at the very end. Gotta stop choking on mom's spaghetti right before these boss fights. Aw, man. Enough reading. Why Garcia's jacket isn't an unlockable jacket in this game, I have no idea. This game should have had unlockable jackets. Unfortunately, it's just the shirts. Oh, well. Not even the classic red? See you again. Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe Devolver will pick up the rights and we'll get a true sequel. Yeah, interesting thing. I believe 8-Heart is actually the only boss that you don't actually kill. He's still alive and kicking. And, Travis said it right there. Garcia Hotspur is coming back. One more thing to look forward to. This game is basically just one big tease for everything you've ever wanted from Suda. You want 3? Sure. You want Killer 7? Sure. We got everything. You got 3? Maybe I can't count to 3. Stop teasing people. Shadows of Damned. Crossbone Ship. That one is ridiculously good. And that does it for Serious Moonlight. Oh, Damned Dark Knight. God, what a bait and switch. So good. And that's all the Death Balls.